So we just got out to Alpine Dam, a place that we've been out to several times. Got this huge dam out here, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Just this is just one of the coolest places to come. It's a little farther out, a little bit north of Fairfax, and yeah, we got some cool shots of this place a couple years ago from the drone. Show you guys that, and yeah, just pretty cool. So
I did the video on this lake already, so now we're right here. We'll go to Lagunitas one day too. Film that one.
Yeah.
Wow, gotta go.
Don't you worry, I'm fine and I got nobody to blame. Do not bother, I know that it is hard to understand. I know I was born to do this. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. I said I'm getting through this. Wait for me, please. Wait for me, please. Don't ever have to leave, don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. Don't ever have to leave, don't ever have to stay. This is all we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of. All we've been dreaming of.
So, kind of creepy out here, not gonna lie.
We saw a paw print that was really big.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a mountain lion. I'm terrified of mountain lions, obviously. I already had a freak out about that in the previous video.
Yeah. So it's weird. I mean, last time we were out here, we saw a few people on this trail, but this is really bizarre. Not one person so far, and for the amount of cars that were up on the ridge up there, you'd think that there'd be more people out here. So keeping an open eye, talking a little bit louder than we usually do, which apparently is supposed to ward off any mountain lions, because I'm just as afraid of them as Olesya is. But I'd like to think that they're not out here.
Yeah, they probably are not. But
so yeah,
it made me feel way better now.
Yeah, we're getting pretty far out here, so you know, hopefully we don't have a scary encounter or anything like that. But
I feel like a nature enthusiast who's like, oh, this poop must be this. Let's touch it if it's still warm.
We're playing guess where the poop came from.
Yeah. How recent was it?
Yeah. So, you know. Oh, between the puddles. Oh. Yeah. So that's always fun, you know. Especially in Marin, you got to really worry about what is around you, especially when you're out on a trail where there is no one. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think we might be turning back a little sooner than we thought.
Loki's like, what?
Yeah.
No. I'm not ready.
All
So back to why we started our YouTube channel. We really were looking for a way to kind of highlight ourselves as professionals and designers in a way. I think a key part of it is we really wanted to get a jump start on our channel, learning, you know, the kind of ins and outs of how YouTube works, kind of what we're about, as well as, you know, once we do have our own house, you know, have the ability to really showcase our our transformation in this remodel process for the house.
Yeah, some DIYs
Yeah.
and all that kind of jazz. Yeah,
So
we're very excited about that, but we still need to get a house.
yeah, that's a huge part about it, is really
Yeah.
saving the money and putting it away so that we actually know what we can afford in this area, or do we move somewhere else? Like, we've been really looking at other states to figure out, you know, do we live in California anymore, or do we move to, say, Colorado or something? Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
we love this area just so much. Unfortunately, it's not easy to afford anything here.
yeah,
Like in the nicer neighborhoods,
it's almost
not-
impossible.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
quite tough.
so
Ew.
little muddy paws.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of that we really wanted to start this as an outlet for ourselves to kind of be able to discuss topics such as, like, you know, design, like escaping the kind of office routine, our ideas on you know, a multitude of different topics.
Yeah, our beliefs and what design is and how it should be, you know, executed in a way, and the reason for the design, for certain design. And like, design is a huge topic that I think is impossible to cover all the way through. You know, people are learning more and more about it every day, and I think it would be very interesting for us to share just our share our like view on it.
Yeah, I mean, it is for us kind of, you know, a topic that's of a lot of our discussion. I mean, when Olesya and I work, we work for two very high-end design firms, and the clientele that can afford that design is never something that we can be. I mean, you need to have millions and millions of dollars to afford this stuff. And so by us, you know, learning from this, we're able to understand like that budget design and how to actually go about creating something that looks beautiful as well as functional for budget.
Yeah.
And so when, you know, in starting this YouTube channel, we've been, you know, watching other creators, how they design their spaces, and how, you know, we're she's on the other side. So we've been watching other people and how they do it. And, you know, we've had our own experience when we had our apartment, having Olesya design the interior space and the layout, and now the room that we have, going from basically my childhood room to our everything room. I mean, we have 182 square feet to ourselves. So
yeah, unfortunately we started
Are you-
documenting all the things we do before we remodeled it, because that would be a great project to show, and all the steps that we had to go through to turn that small room into multi-functional space.
yeah.
Come on.
So, you know, hindsight's 2020. We wish we had been able to document that,
Yeah.
that remodel and that change of space and the change of use for the room. But that's kind of why we want to start now. And
Because it will be great. Like, there are so many videos around, but it will be great to show what mistakes people can go through, what to do, what not to do, what are better ways around certain things.
especially from two experienced designers. I mean,
Yeah.
by the time that we are able to actually start remodeling a house of our own, we'll have been in the industry for several years and really have an understanding of, you know, what it takes to do these DIY projects and to, you know, kind of get into it and document the process. And not only document the process, but have a complex answer.
Share the experience and the knowledge of designing, and like some tips that can help other people to make their space really nice and like home.
Yeah. So in the future, you'll find on our channel a lot of DIY hacks, tips, tricks, and things that we found useful when doing our own space. And I'm sure there will be plenty of hiccups and shit moments, as they say, when
there were already several.
Yeah. So when, we're really excited about that, and that's kind of where the future of our channel, we think, is gonna go. But at the same time, like, only time will tell. I mean, that's really it.
Yeah. So fingers crossed we'll get a house soon.
Yeah. That's really the most important part.
The only thing that's stopping us from starting to do all those videos of remodeling and designing, which is our main field and the information that we would love to share.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have the opportunity to do it just yet, but we will.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, the channel is us getting away from the design and other people's designs to really fulfill ourselves in a way of experiencing nature.
And well, I don't know, to me, nature is very related to design.
Yeah.
And often you go through like different spaces in just like a forest, and it opens up or it closes down, it's more shadow, more light, and all those things affect design, interior design as well. So like that is not only the way to escape, it's a way to escape office.
Yeah.
But it's a way to get inspired for design. Yeah. That's what I think.
I think I would definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah. Because nothing is more inspirational than nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being observant, looking at like all the details that nature creates on its own.
Bike.
It's a place to learn and way to learn. Way and make like this gold texture flakes.
Yeah. Or almost like these, like in studio where they made them out of that felt kind of foam paper material. Yeah. So they did these like cool foldings, like in school, in studio, they would do this really cool foam paper stuff. And they would do
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that would be a really cool thing to have, is like,
yeah, it can be an art piece.
Yeah.
Where like switch the materials, have the accents like they are.
Yeah. So, getting inspiration from nature, really trying to create an idea around how nature really could be kind of abstracted into an interesting design that we really haven't seen before. I mean, there's these things where they're really experimental designs that were done in studio, but how does that actually translate to something real in your home? And is it something that can be translated? Say as like creating a succulent abstract, and does that actually have a purpose, or is it simply a design element? So that's kind of where our conversation
feature, or
yeah, we kind of want to start a conversation around that as well, is the abstraction of nature. So touched on some of the new ideas that we have for our channel going forward, as well as where we are right now and kind of why we started this. So look forward to seeing some more, you know, ideas. Some of our
how's it called? Follow our journey of understanding design and architecture inspired by nature.
Yeah. So
Then
yeah.
hit that like button.
Yeah. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's something else that you think that we could really get into and, you know, discuss as designers and early photographers, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you guys like the video, okay, alright, hit the yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell to get notified
when we post new videos. There we go. That's the end. All right.
You're getting better.
Yeah. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.